Hello, this is Iron Spiderfist, and today we're gonna take a look at hidden redstone inputs. So let's get right into it. For the first one, we can use crossbows or bow and arrows. Just shoot an arrow right in this gap right here. And as you can see, we got a pressure plate right here. So if this arrow gets through and activates the pressure plate, then we have a redstone output that we can pull from up here or from down there. But actually you can make it so that only these 3 blocks are visible, and as soon as you pull out the arrow, it gets deactivated. And also, if we use a trident, we don't have to hit exactly the spot. So if we hit the spot right, we can see it activates nearly instantly. But if we miss, it doesn't activate, but then when the trident comes back, it will activate. So you will need loyalty for your trident, but yeah, it's a quite neat system. For this next contraption, we have nearly the same system. The only difference is we're using tripwire hooks with string in between. So every time an entity gets through these, we get an output. And yeah, so in this case, we aim for the bottom of the block and then throw the trident, and then it will activate. This next one is quite simple. You just put down the lever and flick it, and then we have a redstone impulse going to this piston, and then we can take an output through an observer. And yeah, the lever of course gets broken instantly, so you don't have to worry about anyone finding out where you put it, or even that there is something to know. This next one is a rather simple design as well. So we have a powered block right here, and as soon as we put down a redstone dust, this piston gets activated because it has a power through this redstone dust, and then we get an output right here. For this next system right here, we just take a lever, put it down and flick it, and as soon as that happens, we can see stuff happening. So first of all, we have this block powered, and therefore this redstone dust gets powered, and this piston extends and destroys the lever. That makes the pulse really short for this piston, so this piston splits out the block, and then we have a constant redstone output. This next system right here was originally made by Codecrafted. I will link his video in the description. So we basically just need a redstone torch, put it down, and we can see we get a constant redstone output. The thing how it works is that we have a redstone piston that is not powered at the moment, but it thinks it is powered. So as soon as we cause it an update, we can see it realizes it's not powered and retracts. So when it retracts, we have this block right here going on top of this redstone torch, therefore giving us a redstone signal, and this small circuit right here makes it so that the piston re-extends and stays extended and thinks that it is powered. Yeah. And right here we take a really short redstone pulse and let the sticky piston spit out this block, so we have a constant redstone output. For this next system right here, we will just use a redstone torch. We put it down, and as you can see, it activates this sticky piston right here in the back, and this will push down this observer, activating this piston twice. So we first pull down the block and then push it up again, and that makes this piston fire really fast. We spit out a block, and then we have a constant redstone output. So this next system right here was originally posted by Exumavoid, and as we can see here, as soon as we give this block an update, either through a redstone dot or through a torch, we can see that this piston retracts and re-extends. And how this works is actually we have this piston being powered through a redstone dot right here, and as soon as it extends, we redirect the power and have it not being powered anymore. And as soon as we give it an update through placing something on top of here, like a redstone dot or a redstone torch, we pull down this block, and then we have items in this barrel that get detected through this comparator, and this one will send out a redstone signal, deactivating this redstone torch and activating this redstone dust. Therefore the piston will extend, and then we have a power through this redstone dot right here. And then we redirect the redstone dot into a redstone line like it is right now, and then this piston is no longer powered and the system works. For the next system, we have a design made by Mumbo Jumbo. If we put down a redstone torch right here, we can see it in action. And the way that it works is this piston extends, deactivating this piston, pulling back this redstone block, activating the next sticky piston, pushing out this block, and then we have the redstone torch getting broken and the system resetting itself. This next system right here has multiple ways to get activated, so we can use all these types of activation. And yeah, if we put down a redstone dust right here, we can see it gets activated, but it also works with the redstone torch, the pressure plates, anything. And yeah, as we can see, it's a fairly compact system. We have a normal piston right here, we have a redstone torch and an observer, and just a redstone line going all the way to the end, and a piston to push the extended block back. This next system right here is basically a farmland detector. So we create some farmland, and that will be detected by this observer sending on the redstone signal, powering the piston, which will extend and then details this farmland basically and reset it. This next system is actually a combination lock using item frames, and you can hide that fairly well in a storage system where you have multiple item frames by itself, and then you can just pick 2 or even 3 item frames and make a small system behind them that looks kind of like this. And the way that it works is that you basically take an output from this item frame and this item frame right here, and you have this item frame with a setting that has 1 redstone power less than the other one, so that you have just an output of 1 right here, and that actually activates this redstone dot right here with an output of 1, and then you have a redstone signal going out because you have a redstone signal behind this comparator, but no redstone signal coming in, so it's basically only turned on when it's a redstone signal of 1 right here. And if we check it, we have to pull it up so that it's upside down. We have an item signal of item frame signal of 1 both times here, but as soon as we have it a bit further, then this gets activated and we have a signal coming out here. And yeah, so that's basically why you have to turn them both upside down, and then both torches will be deactivated, activating these, deactivating the next ones, and then we can take an output. This is a fairly complicated output that I built right here, but it's only for showcasing purposes. So yeah, so this has been Iron Spider Fist. I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a comment and a like, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!